What do you think? I mean, really.
I want to know is how closely are you guys going to be following Lev Grossman?
The book?
First of all, have you guys read the book?
Yes, of course.
We've read all the books.
The whole cast has read all three books.
Everybody, and they use them on set to just keep the tone and the spirit of the novels alive, and inform our characters' growth and journey. But, you know, the series from the start of season 1 has always incorporated from, you know, they borrowed from book 2 and learned some stories from book 1, and then they're going to touch on book 3, and, you know, we sort of jump around, and that's the beauty of it.
And also utilize the storytelling of television to kind of fill in certain gaps about certain characters that you might not have gotten the complete picture on in the books. And so the show allows us to kind of tell other stories as well. So it's an interesting hybrid.
Yeah.
And we've spent most of season 1 on Earth, but as we saw in the finale, certainly Eliot has reason to be stuck in Fillory for quite some time. Are we going to see in season 2 more time on Fillory? Is it going to be a mixture of the two?
Yeah, I think Fillory is an important character in the show, and you'll have to see.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Fillory is beautiful,
So, you know, it's like I was like,
and just visually what our, you know, director of photography, Alex Molken, is accomplishing with really introducing that other character that it is stunning.
This
it
season,
should be stunning.
yeah, it appears to be even perhaps more cinematic in the way that the show is being shot overall, and there's an attention to a kind of like different cinema kind of elements.
Different aesthetic.
The way that the show is being shot, so that's really interesting.
How do you think Eliot's going to deal with being
Well, I think that Eliot sort of at the end of season 1 really obviously was struggling and spiraling down a really dark path, and was essentially, I think, on some levels ready to die before she saved him. And I think that, he's recognizing perhaps on some level that there is a greater purpose to life, and there are more important things to live for and to fight for than the attention to being afraid of who he truly is. And so I think that perhaps these elements are really important in terms of the evolution of these characters.
What have been some of your favorite magical effects to be a part of?
There's so many. I mean, and we talked a lot about it last year. The term we used a lot was practical magic, as far as seeing some effects actually happen while we're doing a scene, whether it's explosions, creating light, or wind, you know, so it feels like there is a force in the room with you when you're doing the scene. It's not all invention and relying on CGI, so we can experience it.
And I'd say some of the more fun stuff for me to do as an actor as well has been the very practical things. I always talk about the scene in book 3 where Quentin and I are carrying the box with the flying book around in it, and there was just a weight in the box, but as actors we had to kind of bring life to that moment in terms of creating the illusion of it. The book could fly out at any moment, and that was a really fun kind of physical comedy kind of thing that we got to do that I don't think you get to do on a TV show. You know, it's a little theatrical, a little more, you know, even like silent film kind of vibe. To be able to utilize a kind of physical comedy like that, it felt really special. So that was fun.
Did you know the hand signals for the spells?
Yeah.
We learn them, you know, sort of it's introduced when we read the scripts and sort of figured out and then shown to us about a week before. We work with this Kevin, our choreographer. Yeah, we do a lot of warm-ups. He's taught us really cool stuff. It's similar to what you would do with the rest of your body in dance as far as preparing and getting ready.
Stretching.
So your characters have known each other for have a really complicated relationship, but we jump into your story having all of that already established. What are some of the ways that you guys put together your relationship and really convinced us of such a rich backstory?
Outside of the knowledge of the book?
Yeah. Well, you specifically for your chemistry together.
Right. I think it's sort of, Hale, it happened organically. We met met, we clicked, and our instincts are, I don't want to use the word similar, but in tune.
Yeah.
And we
come from different places, but we complement each other really well. And I think we also have a really open line of communication in terms of talking about, who these two people are and how they came together, the history of that, and what we wanted to bring to the show, and what felt good to kind of like really specify different areas to leave perhaps in a little bit more of a gray area. There's both of that, and we have just a very easy line of communication and trust.
Yeah, we trust each other.
And
We take risks. You know, I mean, you got a lot of episodes and there's a lot of scenes, and sometimes it's an experiment. Not everything feels like it works, and some of it does, and it's great when that happens. So I think the thing that I know I try and do a lot this season is to take as many risks as possible to see what happens.
We're always trying to push the envelope of what we can do while grounding it in reality. And, it's nice to have the first season behind us because I think it allows us to kind of relax more into what was set up in the first season, and now we are able to kind of extend into these characters even more and evolve in different and perhaps surprising ways. So,
were there any plot twists?
Sorry, can you this last question? Sorry.
Okay. Were there any plot twists or character changes that you experienced in season 1 that really surprised you? You didn't see coming?
it's all kind of surprising, actually.
Yeah, it all was a surprise. It was all a little different than what I might have built in my mind after reading the books. And also everybody's different take on their characters brought a much more, richer sense of the feel of the entire show. So in a way, yeah, it was awesome.
It's also one thing to read a scene or an episode and then to step on to set that day and to shoot it. And the experience of what that environment really looks and feels like on the day versus what you might have imagined when you read it.
Yeah.
Or just, the painstaking detail that everyone takes on our production team to make it look and feel so authentic and so right. So every day is kind of a new adventure and a new surprise.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Which one was that? I know it was Eliot, but was that was her? I was hoping that was Summer. I was thinking that was Summer, but I was.
Yeah, Margo and Katie are interchangeable in my brain, which is not helpful. I was looking at that right now, and I was like, well, I just as characters, I can't remember which is which.
Yeah.
So I'm like
I was looking at her going between these two. I was like,
Yeah. Whereas, like, if I saw the pilot and then I didn't see anything else for a really long time, and the only character I could remember was Eliot. Like, he was like the first person I remember.
Yeah.
He's the easiest.